Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you why people fail at things. I'll tell you the exact reasons why people fail at things, and this can be applied to pretty much anything in life. Whether someone fails at their income that they wanted to produce, whether someone fails at losing weight, fails at a relationship, it's usually because of these simple reasons, okay? There are three things that you need to understand. The first is that people generally underestimate how much they need to do to succeed. The second thing is that they usually overestimate how much they're actually doing. So the first is that they underestimate how much they need to do. They underestimate how much they need to do. And the second is that they overestimate how much they're actually doing. The third is that they don't take into account any obstacles that they might encounter. And for those three reasons, people will generally fail at most things in life. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm going to give you a few examples. Let's say we're talking about income. Let's say that you want to generate $100,000 a year. So you do some math and you map it out and you think that, you need to do, on your YouTube channel to generate $100,000 a year, you need to do 10 videos a day for 365 days of the year. So usually that's going to be, an underestimate of how much you need to do. Meaning you're estimating that you need to do 10 videos a day. You probably need to do 12 or 13. And that's because you're going to overestimate how much you're actually going to do. You're going to think that you're going to be able to accomplish 10 videos a day, and you might be able to. But what about those holidays? What about those, those other days of the week? Maybe it's like a Sunday and you feel really sick and you're so tired. So you're going to basically overestimate how much you need to do, how much you're actually going to do, and underestimate how much you need to do, okay? And because of those two reasons, most people fail. Now, also, they don't take into account obstacles. You feeling sick one day is an obstacle. Maybe your camera stops working. That's an obstacle. Maybe it's a holiday and you just don't have time. That's an obstacle. Maybe your kid is sick, your child is sick, and you have to stay with them the entire day. That's an obstacle. I mean, like I said, it's not an obstacle in a bad way. You're being a great parent, but it is an obstacle compared to what you want to accomplish with your income. So those three reasons, underestimating how much they need to do, overestimating how much they're actually doing, and not taking into account obstacles, are the three reasons why people fail. Here's another example, working out. Let's say you figure that you want to lose 10 pounds in the next month. You calculate how much cardio you need to do, how much weightlifting you need to do, how many times per week, what you need to eat, and you go and do it. But you forget to take into account the fact that you're in the grocery store and you're starving because you've been dieting so strictly, and you eat that chocolate bar. And although that chocolate bar might not make a huge difference, it will make a tiny difference, and it is an obstacle. And for that reason, all three of those things work together. When you encounter an obstacle, you need to do more to sort of counteract that obstacle, right? If you eat a chocolate bar, you got to do more cardio. So you need to do more. So for that reason, you are overestimating how much you're actually going to do, and you're underestimating how much you need to do. So all of those three factors work together, and those are the three reasons why people fail at things. They underestimate how much they need to do. They overestimate how much they're actually doing, and they don't take into account obstacles. Whenever I've seen people fail at life, in anything in life, whether it's failing at a relationship, whether it's failing financially, whether it's failing in terms of fitness, whenever I see anybody fail at anything in life, usually the reasons behind it are those three reasons working together. They're underestimating how much they need to do. They're overestimating how much they're actually doing, and they're not taking into account the obstacles that they're actually encountering throughout their journey. So if you can manage to actually avoid encountering those three things and counteract them, you probably won't fail at whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. For instance, if you basically know that you're going to underestimate how much you need to do, well then overestimate how much you need to do and underestimate how much you're actually doing. So do the opposite of those and take into account any potential obstacles that you might encounter, and you're more likely to succeed at everything in life. And it's as simple as that. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.